A Friday for the girl take the pan a Tuesday for the goon them a move. Bambi and herb them on the one.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 4.
Oh, yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D. Big D, no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help, help, help.
Good
Yep.
stuff.
Stay on. Yep, no threes, no threes.
Yep.
Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm down, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine, that's fine. Ooh,
Man,
that was a tough
2 is
shot.
2.
That was a tough shot. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Game!
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson. Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. So a look at our starters for Orlando. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. And it's Bataze in at the center position. And for the Nets, Johnson and Claxton patrol the middle. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Slim in at the 3, the small forward. And today will be the first game of 2 in a row between these two teams.
Yeah, these little mini-series are interesting. In the first game, it's all about setting the tone, and both of these teams want to establish momentum early.
Now here's Russell. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The kick out to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Thomas. The 3. Orlando with a rebound. Their last encounter in Orlando.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Russell, the pass to Slim. Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era.
Number 22.
And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Black's checked in for Wagner. Good on the second one. And here's Caldwell-Pope. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. They'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Russell. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. We played just over a minute here in the first. And Claxton throws it down.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Suggs. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Clock at 2. Here's Banchero. Second shot opportunity. Matase can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's big impact in that win against the Suns. Drills it from deep. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Banchero surveys. Pass to Black. And Banchero gets it to go.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Outside Russell. Shoots from 12. Johnson with a bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Magic trail by 3. Inside. Here's Matase. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
I like their approach here. Suggs really makes the effort to get his guys set up well.
Thomas outside. Pass to Slim. Back to Thomas. To the inside. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Suggs. Really had his troubles in the loss to Chicago. He just couldn't find his rhythm. Here's Black. 6 to shoot. Rejected by Claxton. Russell against Suggs. Offensive rebound. Slim uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And this is right in his wheelhouse. Hitting the boards and cashing in.
Well, this is what he's known for. Attacking the glass and getting some second chance points.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Yet to see a basket. Banchero left side. Here's Matase. Pass to Black. And here's Banchero. Who poked away. Throws it up high. And Claxton throws it down.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Suggs. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here's Black. Takes one from 10 feet. Rejected by Claxton. Johnson passes to Slim. Count it. Good.
The big story thus far, how well they shot the rock.
Magic trail by 9. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Snatched up. Out left to the wing. Here's Matase. Knocks it down from distance. Matase's got his second basket on the night. Here's Russell. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Banchero right side. Shot is up. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
And the mechanics Banchero has shown are already solid, which is what makes him a dangerous shooter.
Out to the right wing. Here's Slim. 12 points for him. from about 19. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Slim's got 14.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Black. Back to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Banchero. Shot clock at 5. The 3 from Suggs. Here's Batase. Suggs outside. Right wing. Here's Black. He got a piece of it. Suggs against Russell. Pass to Slim. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Slim misses.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Suggs with it. Down low. Here's Caldwell Pope. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, there's the determination from KCP. He'll go right at you.
Pass to Thomas. And here's Claxton. Now here's Johnson for 3. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Batase. Tries it from the top of the key. They get the rebound. Suggs, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Off target from three-point range.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Magic trail by 9. Black passes to Banchero. Uses the glass on the layup. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Your next U-Net team.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Watford comes in for Johnson. Williams is checked in for Thomas. And it's Melton in for Russell. Now here's Melton. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Slim with a bucket.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Here's Anthony. Isaac outside. Anthony outside. The Magic need to put one up here. De Silva, no good. Nets leading by 9. Here's Slim. 16 points for him. Melton passes to Sharp. And he buries his first look.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
And here's Anthony. He's scoreless. Pass to Isaac. He tries for 3. Back to Anthony. The teardrop. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And really nice timing by Isaac on the glass, winning himself a great second chance look.
First quarter.
Melton passes to Slim. Free throw line jumper. Here's Sharp. And he drops it in from the low post. Sharp's got his second bucket of the night.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now here's Isaac. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good on the triple. Outside, Williams. Here's Slim. It's rebounded by Banchero. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Magic. 11-point game. Puts it up from 12. The shot off that time. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Williams on the wing. To the paint. Here's Slim. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Jonathan Isaac, his first personal.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And at the line, one time, number 22.
Magic trail by 14. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Orlando again missing.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
Pass to Slim. Back to Melton. Left to play in the first. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Banchero with it. He's against Watford. Banchero outside. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And so it's Brooklyn with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
I'll tell you what, judging from that first period, you have to love what they're doing offensively.
Well, you know I'm going to give this coaching staff some credit. What a great game plan they've had. Let's see if this can continue.
On the court for Orlando. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's De Silva in at the 4. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Now here's Wagner. Still no points. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. It's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Bataze's checked in for Orlando. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to De Silva. The 3 is up. Williams grabs the board. Nets leading by 18. Here's Slim. Great D that time from Suggs. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. On the wing, Anthony. Back to Suggs. Here's Bataze. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Orlando again missing.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Here's Williams. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Wagner outside. Down low. Here's Suggs. Sinks that one from the post. Suggs has got 5 points.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Johnson passes to Slim. Now Claxton. Pulls it in from the elbow. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Suggs. Brooklyn pulls it in. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
Magic trail by 20. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Williams. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in. Now here's Johnson. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Here's Thomas. It's deflected.
Well, that's impressive defense by Wagner. He gets himself into great position.
Suggs against Johnson. Offensive rebound.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Johnson on the wing. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. That's good from Suggs.
Well, each year, Suggs comes on a little stronger, and he has really improved his efficiency.
Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson. Good on both. And Russell's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Outside Johnson. Back to Russell. 4-3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Here's Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Suggs. Tries to break his ice. The rebound by the Nets.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Thomas. And he gets it to go.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Suggs. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
First free throw is good.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
Suggs hits them both.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Russell, the pass to Claxton. Yep, that one goes. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Black. No points yet. And Wagner gets it to go.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Russell to pass to Claxton. Russell deciding where to go with it. No good from outside. Magic trail by 21. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line now for Orlando. Black. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. So he gets them both. Brooklyn leading by 19. Johnson on the wing. Back to Russell. Pass to Thomas. Over Suggs. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5 for Orlando. They've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Here's Russell after the basket by Orlando. Here's Wilson, still without a bucket. Now Johnson. It's rebounded by Batadze. Batadze's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Here's Banchero. Wilson grabs the board. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Thomas against Suggs. Left side Johnson. Fires from deep. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Pass to Wagner. Rejected by Claxton. Inside. And that one's good. Wilson.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Orlando's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's Banchero, covered by Johnson. Banchero no good. Brooklyn leading by 22. Here's Wilson, right now averaging 5.5 a game. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
For Brooklyn, Sharp comes in for Claxton, and it's Melton in for Wilson. And the Magic making a change here as well. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Suggs. Wagner with it. 35 points his last game. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And rejected. Thomas outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Thomas has got 4 points this quarter.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Here's Batadze. He's got 5. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Pass to Batadze. Puts it up from 12. And he hits the jumper. Batadze's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. And Russell's got the ball here for the Nets. Melton outside. It's Thomas on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Melton. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. Sharp. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Wagner against Thomas. Wagner inside. Can't connect from short range. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Watford's checked in for Brooklyn. Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage to the left wing. Back to Russell. He's checked in for Wagner. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
The free throw drops for Banchero.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
2 minutes to play.
Pass to Watford. Williams on the wing. Here's Sharp. Melton outside. Tries again. Tries again. And the layup by Sharp. Sharp's got 8 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, that's what Caldwell Pope is out there to do. A terrific shooter from three-point land.
Watford outside. .11 left in the first half of this game. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. Orlando has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Now here's Anthony. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Melton passes to Slim. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup. Slim's got 23.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Banchero outside. That shot missing. Good D by Sharp. Pass to Melton. To the paint. Here's Slim. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 25.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Sharp.
Magic ball.
And here's Banchero. 9 points in the game. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Defense is setting the tone. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And the Magic shooting poorly at only 28%. We've got Sharp, Cam Thomas out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Slim in at the 3. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Oh, defenses try to get physical with Russell, but he has great body control and composure. Tough to throw him off his game.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Batase. Back to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Poke loose. Fast break, Brooklyn. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Now here's Suggs. Up top, Caldwell Pope. Thomas defends. The kick out to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Comes up empty from the left block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Slim. Pulls up, and the Nets tack on 2 more.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 9. Here's Batase. Looking to get back on track. Some solid defense from Russell.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Banchero against Sharp. Here's Slim. He has 29 now. Back to Sharp. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
And here are the Magic now, following the bucket by the Nets. Wagner for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Slim. The shot misses. Nice D from Wagner. For Orlando, they've gotten off to a rough start. Now 0 for 5 in the second. Russell against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Inside. Fade away. Batase can't hit. The Nets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Russell. Here's Thomas for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Batase's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Wagner against Claxton. Now Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. Suggs outside.
Nets foul. De'Ron Sharp.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Orlando making a switch here.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's De Silva. No points so far. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3. Orlando again missing. Brooklyn with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Slim. Rebound by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now. Suggs outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Suggs has got 11 points.
Well, that's just the physicality from Suggs, fighting off defenders in close.
Pass to Thomas. Second chance shot. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Wagner over Claxton, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wagner. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Coach, the ceiling seems very high for Franz Wagner. He's shown improvement year after year.
He has, Brian, and he's already so polished offensively. He's got great footwork, great touch, and at his age, I think it's the patience he plays with that really stands out.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Vitaze. He has 7. No good that time. Some solid defense from Claxton. Melton passes to Slim. Lays it up and banks it in. Slim's got 33.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Suggs surveys the D. And the shot goes. Suggs has got 13.
Yeah, finessing his way around down low. Suggs found an opening for the score.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Slim. 33 points for him. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. Slim's got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Melton against Suggs. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Suggs. Suggs has got 4 assists in the game. Down low. Here's Slim. And he jams it home with authority.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. From deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Wagner's got 7 points for the quarter.
Look, that's the readiness of Wagner. He's prepared to shoot the moment he catches the ball.
Here's Slim. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Wagner. Unloads from 13. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Thomas. Here's Slim. Soft touch off the glass.
Number 22.
Slim's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 13.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Pass to Claxton. And here's Thomas. To the paint. Here's Slim. Chalk up two there. Slim's got 44.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Orlando is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Batase. Knocked away. Melton with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. So a moment now to see the story for Cole Anthony. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
That one's off. Brooklyn making some changes. Watford's checked in for Johnson. And Williams is subbed in for Thomas. And he sinks the second. The Magic shooting a low 29% since halftime. Wagner, the pass to Anthony. Now here's Isaac. And stolen by Claxton. All alone on the break. Ooh, an incredible double clutch dunk.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. Anthony against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Claxton with the block. Here's Slim. Defended by Wagner. Melton outside. He's off on that one. Oh, great D that time from Isaac.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Anthony finds Isaac.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Wagner with it. Here's Black. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Anthony misses.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Orlando with the ball. Following the bucket by Brooklyn. Black. Out to Anthony. They still need this. And the jumper is on the mark. Anthony's got his first basket.
Well, Anthony certainly doesn't lack confidence. Spectacular move right there to free himself up.
To the inside. Slim with a bucket.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Orlando is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Black passes to Anthony. Now Isaac. He's guarded by Claxton. Claxton with the block. Wagner against Williams. Again, the Nets score.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Now here's Wagner. 9 points in the game. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Here's Slim. Anthony grabs the board. Here's Black. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Brooklyn, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Back to the game after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Magic, they've got Jonathan Isaac, Corey Joseph out there with Gary Harris, and it's Houston in at the three. Wilson passes to Claxton. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Harris with it. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Here's Houston. Can't cash it in from close range. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Wilson, no good. Well, the Magic shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Here's Houston. Claxton with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Orlando will retain possession here. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Martin comes in for Williams.
Martin.
Orlando with the ball. Here's Houston. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Martin against Harris. Martin outside. Doesn't go that time. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Pass to Isaac. Rebounded by Johnson. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up to the net. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Sharp. Hits the jump hook.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Martin against Harris. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Sharp. Yep, that one's good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Joseph, covered by Johnson. Pass to Isaac. Here's De Silva. To halt the run. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Martin. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Martin's gotten his first basket of the night. Here's Joseph, covered by Johnson. Harris outside. Pass to De Silva. Back to Harris. To the right side. Here's Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson with the defensive effort.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a...
Orlando ends up going with a new group. Here's Wilson, defended by Wagner. Just 5 on the clock, and stolen by Suggs.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Black.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Here's Slim. He's guarded by Anthony. Slim, the pass to Melton. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3. Melton's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Nets.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And what a huge performance it was for Slim.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Banchero. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Claxton, he's checked in for Johnson. And the Magic making a change here. Out to the wing. Back to Watford. To the middle. Here's Slim. Anthony grabs the board. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Three-pointer. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And you deserve to get dunked on when you let Isaac roam free. I mean, just inexcusable not to box him out.
Here's Slim. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Slim. Lets it go from deep. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
Make a bad girl whine it. If you want to show me, I decline it. The body stay hot, the boy can't left me alone. Chat to me back, bad man, girl try it. BBs can't see me one. My man never act right, them a distraction. Sim a girl riding, me be my bum wide. Them bad man slide on the rhythm man.
Knife shot what? Steel core, keep my hand on the phone on the way up on the way up on the chair. Replay, no, walk up the place. Hot girl, don't know, back up the place.
Make a bad girl whine it. If you want to chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot and you behind it. Down the beat and rewind it, rewind it. You wanna ring down the phone, but the boy can't let me alone. Chat to me back, bad man, girl try it and things get wrong.
For the girl who on a Friday, for the girl take the pan a Tuesday, for the goon them a move. Bambi and herb them on the what?
Me need a woman who know fi wine up. Me need a woman who know fi why them a pre me like TV. I find out who a rude boy have a money have a fly now. Me want every weekend get a new hot girl every season. Only guys are the way and the reason. One out of the up the dog and the demon. Knife shot what? Steel core keep my hand on my phone on the way up on the chair. Replay no walk up the place. Hot girl don't know rock up the place. Chair replay no walk up the place. Hot girl don't know rock up the place.
Make a bad girl whine it. If you want to chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot and you behind it. Down the beat and rewind it, rewind it. You wanna ring down the phone, but the boy can't let me alone. Chat to me back, bad man, girl try it and things get wrong.
Wind up slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me. Wind up slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me.
Make a bad girl whine it. If you want to chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot and then behind it. Put down the beat and rewind it. Rewind it. When I ring down the phone, that the boy can't left me alone. Chat to me back, bad man can't try it. BB can't see me what my man never act right, them my distraction. Sim me get a ride, and maybe my bump wide, them bad man slide on the rhythm man.
Life shun what? Stay cool, keep my hand on the phone, on the way up, on the way up, on the share replay, no, fuck up the place, hot girl, done, no, fuck up the place.
Make a bad girl whine it. If you want to chop me, I decline it. The body stay hot and behind it. Put down the beat and rewind it. Rewind it. And when I ring down the phone, that the boy can't let me alone. Chat to me back, bad man girl try and things get wrong.
For the girl who on a Friday, for the girl take the pan a Tuesday, for the goon them a move. Bambi and herb them on the what?
Me need a woman who know fi wine up. Me need a woman who know fi why them a pre me like TV.
It's going in!
Hey, what you working on? Why you standing here? Go work on your game.
Yeah, we got this. Don't worry.
I got your help side. Switch. Oh, bomb that. Screen. You got it. Come on, man. Get through.
Get your head in the game.
Woo! I run this.
Just like that.
Oh, that was a beast. Let's do this.
One more.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Get started, man. Let's get it started. Right here. Right here. Watch out. Hey, yo, right here. Clear that out, man.
We'll get the next one.
Y'all ready to lose? Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Focus! Focus! Get him out! Do it! That looks good right there. That looked good. Shot! Who got ball? Nice, baby. Let's get this started already.
Get your mind right.